So this question is asking us to write out the set of A union B, which basically means all the elements which are in set A or in set B. So the first thing we need to do is work out which numbers belong to the subset A. So this is our universal set. So this is the set which we can pick our numbers out of to go into subset A. So we have subset A here, and subset A is made up of even numbers. So from our universal set, we can pick out all the numbers which are even numbers, and they form our subset A. So that's 104, 110, 112, and 114. So that is the first part of the question. We need to work out what is in set A. And set A is made by the numbers that are in the universal set, and only these numbers. So the question is asking us for A union B. So what we need to know is we need to combine the numbers from the subset of A, because this is all the numbers that are in A, and the B subset was the numbers 103, 112, and 114. So A union B is all the numbers that are in A and all the numbers that are in B. Now, I don't know if you remember when we were doing our two-way tables and when we had the conditional probability when it was, say, it was a male who drove a SUV, when we had to take away the intersection on the table because otherwise we were counting it twice. Well, it's the same with this. Here you can see 112 and 114, and you can see 112 and 114. So we don't write those numbers in the new set twice, we only write them once because they represent it being in here and also represent it being in there. So our new set, A union B, this is our new set, equals, so all the numbers that are in A so that's 104, 110, 112 and 114, and also the numbers that are in B, but we don't duplicate these ones. So it's just 103. And that is our new subset of A union B. Now the second part of the question is asking us for a dash, or the complement of set A, which basically means all the elements that are not in set A. So this part means not in set A. So we want all the elements that are not part of subset A. So we already know that these are the numbers, or elements should I say, sorry, that are in set A. So everything else are the numbers that are not in set A. So the numbers that are not in set A are 103, that's in set B, and it's not in set A. 105, that's not in set B, but it is in the universal set, and it's not in set A. And 109, that's not in set A either. So it doesn't matter that it's not in set B, because all we're looking for are the numbers, the elements that are not in set A. So this is the new subset of not in set A with 103, 105 and 109. Now we can relate this to our Venn diagrams. So if I just quickly sketch out the rectangle, and then we have two circles because we have two sets. And when you're drawing your Venn diagrams, you need to label which set is which, and the whole rectangle represents the universal set. So we know from our workings out that A union B, so that's all the ones that are in A and all the ones that are in B, are these numbers, and that in individual sets A and set B are these numbers. And we know that the 112 and the 114 appear in both sets. So that would be in the intersection. So in here would be 112 and in here would be 114, because 112 appears in set A and 112 and 114 also appears in set B. So it's in the intersection, it's in both of them. And this little overlap represents part of both circles still. So we've taken out the 112 and the 114, so we have 103 left to go on the B side. And then we've taken out the 112 and the 114 in the middle here, so we have left 104 and 110 to go on the A side as part of the A set. And then what we have left is what's left in the universal set. So we have 105 is left, and 109 is left. We have 110, 112 and 114 are already in the sets. So these two numbers don't belong to any set and are part of the universal set, so they go within the rectangle and not inside a circle. These numbers all represent the ones that are in set A, and these numbers all represent the ones that are in set B, and these two numbers represent the numbers that are in both set A and in set B, so the intersection part.